Hello, welcome to the fourth practice question on circle theorem. We have this diagram, and we are told that in the diagram, PQR are points on the circumference of the circle, and XPY, that is this line here, is tangent to the circle, and we are told that QPR is 36 degree, and we are asked to calculate PRQ and RSP. Now let's look at angle PRQ. So let's look for where PRQ is. So we have P, we have R, and then we have Q. So PRQ is this angle that we have here, that particular angle that we have there. We have to look for PRQ. Now, I believe if you've watched the previous practice question on circle theorem, you notice that we've basically mentioned what I'm about to mention, and that is if you are given something like this, a triangle inside here, and then you notice that this line and this line is there, it's automatically saying it's an isosceles triangle. So if it's an isosceles triangle, then the base angles are the same. So automatically we could say that angle PRQ that we are asked to find is 36 degree because it's base angle of an isosceles triangle. So we have PRQ is 36 degree, base angles of isosceles triangle. Now, so number two, we are asked to find RSP. Where is RSP? R, S, and P. So that's this angle that we have here. This is what we have to find, this angle. Now remember, before we can find RSP, what we try to do is try to relate what we have with what we are looking for. So we have 36 degree, and remember that yes, as well 36 degree because this is angle by isosceles triangle. So if here is unknown, but we remember that this is a quadrilateral inside of the circle, so it makes this diagram a cyclic quadrilateral. So opposite angles of cyclic quadrilaterals are supplementary. That means they are equal to 180 degree when you sum them together. So what I can think of is that if I can know this place, then if I deduct it from 180, then I can know this place because this is opposite angle with cyclic quadrilateral. But I don't know this place. But with the fact that I know that 36 plus 36 plus this place will give me 180 degrees, sum of angles in a triangle, then I can find here. So when I find here, I can find here. So what I will do is I can say 36 plus 36, 36 degree plus 36 degree plus, now plus what? PQR, that is PQR equals to 180 degree. I can say sum of angles in a triangle. Angles in a triangle give us 180 degree. Then this will give us 72. Take 72 to the other side. We have PQR will give us 180 minus 72, and that will give us 108 degree. So we know that here is 108. So if here is 108, then we know that 108 plus this angle that I'm looking for will give me 180 because it's opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. So I'll say that PQR plus this angle RSP that I'm looking for, RSP will give us 180 degree. Opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral. So I would have PQR is 108. So we would have 108 plus RSP that we are looking for equals to 180 degree. Then RSP will give us what? 72 degree as our final answer. Because if we take this way, it will be 180 minus 108, and that will give us 72 degree. So RSP, this particular angle, is 72 degree. And as well, if you're not familiar with the theorem on cyclic quadrilateral, you can check out the video that we have, and as well, I'll drop the link in the description.